Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Portland. Now here's Gobert. Sabonis with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pacers. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. But 20 years ago, it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open and it's played at a faster pace.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's good. Paul's got his first points of the night.
And the thing about Paul, despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
Here's Booker. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Sabonis, no good. And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 5.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Booker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Finished off the break. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Sabonis. Pocket 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Paul with the 3. Holiday with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 3. And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manu Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
Now here is Holiday. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Back to Gobert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, this is why Gobert is shooting over 60% for his career. Highly efficient inside.
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Pacers. Pass to Sabonis. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To halt the run. Yep, it counts. 7 points for Chris Paul.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Laverne. Back to Murray. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Lynn. And that misses everything.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. It's stolen by Sharch. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Laverne. Murray surveying the D. Clock at 6. Baines inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Caspi. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's Laverne. Here's Sharch. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lynn looking it over. Pass to Caspi. Outside for Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here is Sharch Defended by Lynn. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Right side Jackson from about 19 feet. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered. And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all three levels.
Pacers trail by 10. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
And it's Murray penetrating. Down low. Goes back up. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Thornwell. And here is Saric. To the middle. Here's Birch. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's Indiana with it. Paul looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 9 points.
Even in the later stages of his career, Chris Paul still has dynamite quickness that he uses so well.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it further out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 4 or 5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court.
I know.
Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now, Kevin.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Got that one up quick. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Saric. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thornwell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. From deep. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 2. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Sabonis. Outside Batum. Here's Birch, defended by Paul. Here's Thornwell. Down low. Birch's shot's good. Birch has got his first basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Paul penetrating. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. To the inside. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's all evened up. Paul's got 13 points.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is
a big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we've got second-half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And with so much emphasis placed on Gobert's defense, some people aren't paying attention to his impact on the offensive end.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. You know, Steve, what you have to love about Gobert, as his usage rate has gone up, the efficiency still is there. It remains.
You're right. Shoots for an extremely high percentage, fairly low turnover rate, and each year his moves are a little more polished.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Indiana trailing here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Sabonis. Over Holiday.
And defensively, Holiday shows you the quick feet, the strength to maintain position, and he has good hands.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots, you are in rhythm.
Back to Paul. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his third foul of the game. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
West with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
Great play calling. Execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pacers shooting their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. Others really sacrifice, Steve, their bodies to make plays inside.
I think some of the small guys that get in there, like you said, is Kyrie Irving, one of the best at finishing. Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. Some of these smaller guys who don't mind throwing their body into the paint. His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
West gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They double him with West. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Pacers now. At the elbow, Jones. Pass to Caspi. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 3 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clippers leading by 5. West outside. Back to Holiday. Has to Gobert. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Indiana. To the middle. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Outside Holiday. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Has to Gobert. West outside. Now Middleton. Just 5 to shoot.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
And good that time. 10 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Jones. Jackson trying to break free. Jones, no luck. Here's West. And the stuff by West.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And the Pacers call time here. And Drew Holiday, Steve, is such a huge factor on the defensive end whenever he's on the floor.
You know, it's been a focus for him to step his game up on that end of the floor. He moves his feet so well that guys can't just blow by him. Numerically, the way he discourages shots at the rim, it's like having a defensive center on the floor.
.130 left to play here in the third. The drive by Jackson. Can't cash in from close range.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Bullock. It's intercepted. Here's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing. Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Inside. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thornwell. And Jones sends it back.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Caspi. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Lynn. Here's Jones. Missed. And so it's Los Angeles. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Laverne. He brings it up for the Clippers. Down low. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Laverne's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And we're seeing more of this from Jackson. Under heavy fire, attacking inside.
Pass to Laverne. Inside. Here's Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious. And he wasn't trying to be funny.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
That one good for 2. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Laverne. To the paint. Here's Saric. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. And the Clippers lead by 15. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And for Sabonis, we all know his father was one of the best when it came to seeing the floor, Greg. As a big man, his passing game was terrific.
And skills like that go a long way in the NBA. Sabonis does all the little things that free up shots for himself and his teammates. Is starting to play with more aggression, and this is a guy that can be an all-star.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Paul outside. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Yep, that one goes.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
On the wing, Booker. Indiana moving it around. And yes, it's good. That's 7 points for Nurkic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Laverne. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the inside. Saric. Nurkic with the block. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Booker outside. And finished off by Nurkic.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Here's Baines. And he converts the layup.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
To the paint. Nobody near Nurkic. No good with the elbow jumper. And stolen by Booker. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Holiday looking over the floor. Mr. Gobert. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Outside Holiday. Booker pulls it in.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Middleton. To the wing on the left. Now Gobert, defended by Paul. And taken away by Paul. 3-on-3. Here's Batum. And here's Booker. Paul outside. Stolen by Holiday. Sabonis with the steal. Paul with the ball. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 7. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
To the paint. West with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage.